everyone, and welcome back to episode 8 of my F1 2016 Force India career mode. Sorry there has been a lack of videos around this career mode over the last few days. It's just been a real pain in the ass with obviously Co-op coming out and Assetto Corsa coming out. And obviously my other new career mode, which was the How High Can I Climb career mode. If you haven't checked out the first video of that, guys, that is one race on F1 2016. I recommend you go and watch. Just a cheeky plug there. Now, before we get into anything today, I would just like to explain that I'm actually live recording this episode of the Force India career mode. I thought, it could be nice for a bit of a change, as obviously it is the European Grand Prix. And if you have a look at the point standings here, from 5th down to, let's say, 12th, is separated by 16 points. Because just everyone seems to be in a tight little pack, and I'm just at the top of this little group, standing on 42 points with 673 resource points. I will be showing car development when I get the opportunity to, probably at the end of the Grand Prix. Just because I know I've left it out quite a lot recently, which I didn't intentionally do, but I didn't see much reason to leave it in. Just because a lot of other people try and focus their whole career mode on it and things, and I just didn't really want to do that. But also note that I am only live recording the race. I haven't live commed qualifying or practice or anything, just because I like to concentrate on those but just to get, obviously, concentration affects those sorts of things a lot more than just talking during the race, which I don't know whether that's the same for anyone else, but that's definitely the case for me. Now, I'm used to Assetto Corsa loading screens, and they're either stupidly long or stupidly short. And F1 2016 is pretty much just fitted back in the middle there. But here we are then at the Formula 1 2016 Grand Prix of Europe in Baku, Azerbaijan. Obviously a few other people have done their career modes around here so far, so it's not massively new to a lot of people. But let's have a look at the grid. So I got pole, which I will also explain that I recorded qualifying about 2 days ago. I haven't played the game in about 2 days. So I managed to get pole position there. And my teammate is in 10th. So that is good qualifying there, I'd say. What is our race strategy? Obviously 50% races, guys, and I think I may try that one stop, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to wait and see how it goes, although I am tempted to do that. It's only 3 seconds longer. Let's go along with the 2-stop strategy here. I've got a good feeling about it. So, obviously we've got the warm-up lap first, I'm hoping. I am the leader, maintain the pace. And we also need to cycle up through all the gears. Obviously, this video is a little bit special in the fact that it is the first European, is obviously the first race around this circuit in the career mode. And also, obviously, I am live recording, so just you get a little bit more of, obviously, what's happening right there, right then. Which I think is quite nice. Personally, logistically, I don't like live recording a lot. For just different reasons, the fact I won't get into too much here, but yeah, so I don't usually live record a lot of things. I did a lot more with Dirt Rally and Assetto Corsa. I know I live commed the first episode of that career mode. So yeah, if you haven't seen my Assetto Corsa videos so far, again I'd recommend going and watching those. So yeah, just like a lot of other little things, obviously whilst you're on this formation lap, I may as well do some channel, not filing, but just saying a few things. I'd also like to thank everyone for the huge support we got on the first episode of the How High Can I Climb. With all the F1 2016 videos getting sort of like 65, 70 views, which is still absolutely incredible, I won't lie. But for that one to get 100, I think, in the first 9 hours was, in my opinion, amazing. So thank you everyone for that. Obviously it must have been a good video if you haven't seen it yet, if it got that many views in such a short space of time. But yeah, we've kind of ran away from the rest of the grid here, but I'm really not too worried about that. I'm just going to skip to the end of the formation lap now, as I'm just going to end up wasting far more time than it's really worth. So yeah, here we are then, on the grid for the European Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go, and we've actually got off to a damn good start there. Try and just hit the apex. Oh lord, that is not the start we needed. We have hit the front wing already, and this is why I shouldn't live comm. But how bad is the damage? We've orange the front wing. I think we're just going to have to stay out with that. But that was crucial right at the very beginning. And that definitely should not have happened right there. But we do need to keep with the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. It would be quite good to win this Grand Prix. But after that first incident, I haven't got high hopes for myself now, I won't lie. Turn 8 then, here we go. Don't butcher it, man. Beautiful. I can't imagine what turn 8 is like on a pad, usually. Because, as some of you may know, obviously the league racing I'm hopefully going to be getting into soon. I will have to be... Oh, why is Rosberg hit us there? And that must be. Nico Rosberg is out of the Grand Prix. And this is why I shouldn't live con these sorts of things. Jensen Button's out. Everyone's out. There's a huge pile-up up there as well. I think it was just the fact we didn't expect Rosberg to just about hold it on our inside there, which is a huge, huge shame for both him, myself, and everyone else pretty much, bar Lewis Hamilton, because he's now absolutely ran away with it. And I think I'll be surprised if we don't see a safety car based on how many AI is stuck there. Hamilton obviously goes purple, just because he's the only person. There goes Raikkonen and Verstappen. And our teammate's up in like 6th place at this stage, which is incredibly good for him. Can't imagine what's that going to be like for, the teammate challenge. But our main rival at the moment is actually Max Verstappen. Where is the pit lane? There is the pit lane limiter. But he dipped 2 positions since I came into the pit lane. Verline's up in 7th at the moment. So that's obviously incredibly good news for him. But I don't really know what position we will now be finishing this Grand Prix. If we get lucky with a safety car, maybe, then this race could be recovered. But I don't know. If we didn't get a safety car for that at the start, then I really don't know what a safety car is worthy of. They catch you up anyway. Love that little corner when you get it right. It's such a great corner if you do get it right. It's obviously massively easy to knob up. Still, as we go purple through the middle sector here, are we going to be able to reel in Pascal Wehrlein through these final couple of corners? I know the Force India does struggle through here, where it's got a lot of... It hasn't got... it's got a stupidly high speed. There's no denying that, but it just doesn't grip in. It's got no downforce, if I can actually, words. And we're pretty much on the limiter now at 224.5 miles an hour, so they're just going to go up the inside into turn 1. And very much a textbook move there. Was up the chicane like that. We could stretch these tyres. I'm definitely less confident about going through there behind AI, just because I'm worried that they'll bin it. Which I probably shouldn't be, because it'd be 9 times out of 10 it'd be me that bins it there. But still. And there we are, right on the gearbox of Felipe Nasr, and oh my lord, how cautious is he into there? That was an accident. Like, I wasn't intending to overtake him there. Teammate is in the pits. That is interesting, but we will almost definitely jump him. Here we are. Oh, he was on the mediums. I don't know whether that's the tyre he's now on or the tyre he's just been on. If he only made 9 laps on the mediums, I'm worried. Because I'm trying to go 25. But I think that's probably the tyre he's going on to now. We're halfway through the Grand Prix now, so I'm feeling confident. I won't lie. Oh! That makes everything interesting. Now, what do I do now? That really shakes this all up. Right, we're obviously going to put it down into lean, but do we... Oh, do we go to the super softs? Or do we go softs to the end? I think... I hadn't even considered a safety car when I came to tyres. I've already just said I'm pitting for softs at the end of the lap. And hopefully we can just blast it to the end. Now, will the Delta actually come back? Oh no. But whether we'll have lapped cars and issues with those and things will be another question. We are moving on onto the soft tyres. That our second front wing change of the day. Just because we bumped the one we had. 7.8 seconds stop with the front wing change is respectable, I'd say. How many positions are we going to lose? I think we've lost one to our teammate and we've lost one to Sebastian Vettel. That is, puts it in a very good stead on the final few laps. I think Sergio will just not bother pitting and go to the end. But if the safety car can stay up to like lap 16, then I'm feeling quite confident. But oh, here we go then. Safety car's coming at the end of this lap. Nazara has barely caught us up. We're going to fling it up into Rich. Try and give myself a little bit of space just in front of me. Alright, come on then, concentration, Matt. I'll try and get a little bit of look alongside Sebastian here. No overtaking yet. And I've knobbed that up if I was going to try and get past Vettel, but we probably will look into someone. Someone's coming into the pits. But there we go then. Up the inside into turn 1. I think... Oh, that's a Red Bull in P2. I thought it was Toro Rosso then, I was going to say. And then up the inside of Sergio into turn 3, just on his mediums. Beautiful scenes there, 2 positions in 2 corners. Cannot really complain, can we? We're probably just going to set ourselves up to get past Felipe down the front straight. Sergio is dropped back hugely instantly, so I think he's going to probably be forming a train, but no, we're actually going to get up the inside of Felipe there, as we're still purple. No idea how we're getting purple straight out of the safety car period, but we can tell just how good these soft tyres are for us in comparison to everyone else. No, there's no DRS yet, obviously. Hamilton's going for a move on Verstappen though. We're just going to get the double slipstream. I think Verstappen's going to get a sitting duck to himself as we clock nearly 230 miles an hour. We go purple as well. We do clock 230 miles an hour as we move up into P2 of the Azerbaijan European Grand Prix. We're probably getting underrated into turn 1. I'm really just predicting what's going to happen there. Got stupidly close to the wall there. Why on earth would you brake so early? But now Hamilton is already... He's making a move on Raikkonen already. How is he doing that? Well, that's knobbed them both up, so I'm reeling them both back in. But Raikkonen's already bailed out of it, which is a huge pain in the arse for me, because I really do want to try and get past Hamilton here. So I'm just going to go for the dive bomb on Raikkonen. And that leaves us right on Lewis Hamilton's gearbox. So I think it's going to be a fight to the end between us two. Force India versus Mercedes. There. Just don't look at that. Don't obviously want to go at the inside into turn 8. Shall we have a look? No, we will not. Holding it as close as we can behind him, because all we want to do is just hold off behind him until we're pretty much here a lap later. Well, actually no, what we want to do is hold it off until the final straight. Important it is to have the DRS come into the line here, and if Hamilton was a human, he'd probably be giving me back the position here, just as we both try and not be in the lead as we come into the final few corners of the European Grand Prix. I thought at the beginning it was all over for us after we had that collision with Rosberg, but You don't want to talk too much about assessing the races. We're still in the race. We've got an absolutely horrible run through the final braking zone there. Whether we're going to be able to get past Hamilton, I'm not too sure. We're going to take it flat out completely there in the slipstream. We're going to have the DRS very, very soon. We move to his inside with the DRS, and we're going to come through to take the win of the European Grand Prix there from like 400 metres before the line. Hamilton and myself both knew what would happen. But I'm very, very happy we've managed to take that one there. VJ Malia will be incredibly, incredibly happy with the performance there. Once again, we win another Formula 1 Grand Prix. The first time it was Russia. Now it was Azerbaijan, or obviously the European Grand Prix. The team are obviously ecstatic with that. 2 race wins to clock from this season so far. I think everyone could be very, very happy with that. There is Fernando Alonso, who finished in a very solid 9th place there. Credit to him as well. But here we are then, the podium celebration. Hamilton is probably very, very annoyed at the fact we just managed to sneak past him there right at the end. But a beautiful, beautiful race. And we can take home another race win to the Silverstone factory. And let's have some champagne. Obviously, we got a podium out in Monaco a couple of weeks back, but after Canada, the last Grand Prix, where we failed to make it to the line. It was a bit of a shame to see. But we've come back and proved we are still strong in this championship. I also was saying at the start of the race how we've got a load of drivers right behind us in the standings, but that has obviously gone away now. Sergio Perez finishes 7th, which is good enough for him. Vettel manages to make it up to 4th in the end. Raikkonen 1 stopped the Grand Prix, but yeah, top 2 finished as the top 2. 4 DNFs there: Valtteri Bottas, Kevin Magnussen, Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg. 3 of those 4 not even making it to the end of the first lap. But if I'm not mistaken, there's penalties all over the place. We've got a couple of drivers fairly near the top. There we are then. Someone got 10 seconds worth. Daniel Ricciardo got 2 penalties there. Verline got 1. Sainz got 1. Is there anyone else that got them? Nasser got them. Ericsson got them. So both Saubers did, but I think that is it. And sorry, Esteban Gutierrez got 1 as well. Well, he got 2 penalties there. So penalties dished around all over the place there. We've stretched out our lead over the drivers behind us there to 15 points there. We've got the lead up. Sorry, 14 points if I can actually do some simple maths there. And now we're only 13 points behind Max Verstappen, who is in 4th place overall. Nico Rosberg swaps over Kimi Raikkonen, so Rosberg was actually winning going into this Grand Prix, but Kimi Raikkonen now edges him out by 13 points. So Rosberg went into this race with a 2-point lead. Lewis Hamilton is in 3rd place overall. And I forgot to have a look at the constructors, but it'll be Mercedes at the top, followed by Ferrari, followed by Red Bull, followed by ourselves, and then Williams. So if we have a look, we got 100% clean lap percentage, which is impressive there, I must say. And we got 99 points in the race, so we can probably do some upgrades on the car. Let's have a look at how the rivalry is looking. Should be pretty solid for us there, I won't lie. We get over a 1 second lap quicker, and we are now leading the rivalry, which I can be very, very happy with. 8th place we obviously did beat Sergio Perez, and we are still above 12th in the driver's standings. So another 3 points there. Obviously we've capped out what we can do there. Let's have a look. Obviously with the career XP, we didn't even get a penalty free weekend there, but including the modifier, we're up to 32,580 points there. And if we have a look at the laptop, let's have a look. As I said at the beginning, we need to have a look at what the R&D is looking like. We are currently right behind McLaren Honda. Toro Rosso have dropped down a lot, and Manor just seem to be so far back behind Sauber here. But Sauber and Renault are very, very close. Haas and Toro Rosso are very, very close. If we applied this upgrade, which we're 3 points off, we would be ahead of McLaren Honda. But what upgrades can we do? That one doesn't give us a lot. That one will put us still ahead of McLaren Honda. A chassis weight rear floor under tray, which we are tempted to do. That downforce monkey seat is also another very, very tempting one. But I think we are going to go with, as it is cheaper and it gives us the same amount of performance boost, we're going to go with the rear floor under tray. Revisions to the design of the underfloor tray results in a weight advantage with no compromise to strength or aerodynamic performance. We will select that upgrade for 500 points, and that should mean we are ahead of McLaren Honda overall. So we move on into 5th, obviously, of that. If we have a look at the constructor standings, I was right, we are in 4th place. Toro Rosso are in 6th, ahead of McLaren Honda, ahead of Haas. Only Manor have failed to score points yet, which is a bit of a shame to see for them. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully, if you are new around here, you have hit that subscribe button from watching this Grand Prix. Don't forget to like this video as well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
So promise that you'll catch me.